So the White House is expected to propose a suite of tax increases. Like when you have a master bedroom suite, just a whole bunch of real wonderful tax increases all rolled into one giant package. The tax hikes will they'll be included in a broader infrastructure and jobs package. Because when will we finally allot some money for infrastructure? When will that finally happen?
We need a national conversation on infrastructure, Pat.
When will we talk about it?
We won't. I don't know what the problem is.
Won't.
People just don't want to constantly talk about infrastructure all the time.
That's all we've done is infrastructure bills. The stimulus was filled with infrastructure. We're going to fix our broken roads and bridges.
Mm-hmm. It's always the roads and bridges.
They're crumbling, and we need to fix them. Well, okay. Where did that $787 billion go? Because that was supposed to fix the infrastructure.
It's not even real money anymore if it doesn't start with a T. If we can't get at least into the trillions, then it's not even a bill.
Very true. Well, this one will be in the trillions, fortunately.
Oh, good.
And they're going to raise the corporate tax rate as well from 21 to 28%.
Oh, good.
Because, it's
a fantastic idea.
That's exciting to corporations who will really want to stay here now.
The one thing that's interesting about that is every single study they do about the corporate tax rate is they find that that just gets passed to you. So the corporations raise the rates, that money gets charged to you instead, so you're paying more tax.
What a stunning surprise that is, that they would pass along their expenses to us.
Because I always felt like they just
accept less profit.
Of their heart,
it's not usually what happens.
Maybe they would just go into loss from profit to loss. That might be another approach.
Yeah,
but they don't seem to
want to do that.
Yeah.
They're going to raise the income tax rate on individuals earning more than $400,000.
Good. Those damn rich people.
Finally, when will they pay their fair share?
They've never paid it before.
Never.
Those people, Pat, don't pay any taxes. Okay?
No, zero. They have a zero tax rate.
I don't know if you know this. Mitt Romney never paid any taxes.
Not a penny.
We found that out in 2012.
Well, it's out there. He needs to address it.
He needs to address it, which he did do, but we didn't believe him. And then we later admitted that everyone lied about it. But still, it's important that rich people get punished. Anyone who makes money in this society is
immoral.
evil.
It's immoral and evil.
Unless they're on the left.
Sure. Because then they're doing good things with it.
Right. Then they're doing good things.
They're funding abortion clinics and things.
Right. Building new, fancy, state-of-the-art abortion clinics. Abortion clinics that can churn out like an abortion every 11 seconds. Just churning them out like a
lot of drive-throughs, like a lot of drive-through abortion clinics.
A lot of drive-throughs.
Yeah.
And you got these. This is what year is it? Is it 1914?
No. It is 2021.
Exactly. We're getting the drive-through COVID vaccines.
Yep.
We're getting the drive-through tests.
And
we should have the drive-through abortion clinics
now.
Make it easy.
We're going to finally. They're going to expand the estate taxes reach.
Oh, good. Good.
Because when you've paid your taxes all your life on everything you've ever made, and then you die, well, then the government has a right to easily 50% of what you have.
Absolutely.
What you have left. So,
well, let's say,
why would you allow them to give it to their family or whoever they wanted to? You wouldn't. Right?
No, that would be bad.
You'd insist that the government take their fair share of it.
Right. Like, well, here's the thing. This is the way society should work, okay? You make some money, and the government taxes you on that money. But you have some left over. And with that leftover money, you go purchase something, and then you pay a sales tax when you purchase that, obviously, because that's just fair. It's just fair. It's just fairness, okay? Then you take that money, and maybe that thing that you bought grows in value over time, okay? Well, in that case, just tax that growth. That's all. Just tax that growth. And then when you die, they just take half of what's left. Like, that seems completely legitimate and fair and not a scam. That does not seem like a scam, Pat. Especially what's amazing is even with those rules, they still are in debt.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking every dime from people.
Yep.
And they're still somehow unable to run this government at a surplus.
Also, they're talking about a higher capital gains tax rate, too, for individuals earning at least $1 million a year.
That's the one that they asked Barack Obama about back in the day.
Capital gains.
Yeah, and they said every single time that this has been lowered, we've received more revenue to the government because it increases activity. Mm-hmm. And Barack Obama didn't really have a good answer to that.
No, his response was, if I'm not mistaken, that in the interest of fairness, he still believed in a higher capital gains tax.
In other words, punish the rich people even if it doesn't help society.
I don't care if it helps.
We don't want them to be happy.
Yeah.
I think
it doesn't matter whether it's good for the country.
Doesn't matter if it
it's
helps.
bad for them, and that's fair.
If bad for them is good for me.
God, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. So, White House economist Heather Boushey underlined that Biden doesn't intend to boost taxes on people.
He doesn't what?
Intend.
He doesn't intend on boosting taxes.
They're not saying he's not going to.
Right. He just doesn't
intend to right now to boost taxes on people earning less than $400,000. But he will.
Look, intent is, most of the law. Usually if
at
you
least
intend
9/10 of
of the law. That's what I've. So if you say like, hey, I don't intend on raising taxes on people who are middle class making $50,000 a year, but then you do it, you're still 9/10 okay.
Yes.
That's how I look at it.
Me too.
It's totally fine. As long as you don't, I didn't mean to raise taxes on everyone.
Right.
It just happened.
But for folks at the top who've been able to benefit from this economy and haven't been this hard hit, there's a lot of room to think about what kinds of revenue we can raise.
Those bastards. I don't even care if it's revenue. Even if it brings in less revenue, let's just punish those people who wear suits and ties.
And seriously, that's what Barack Obama was saying. Because if it doesn't benefit the country, why do it then?
Because at least there's you could argue, okay, well, yes, you're stealing people's money, but hey, at least it helps the collective. That's supposed to be the liberal-conservative divide, right?
Yes.
Conservatives are focused on individuals being able to hold what they earn and be responsible for their own lives and actions. And the left is supposed to say, well, no, we're going to take their money and we're going to redistribute it more efficiently. Barack Obama was saying, no, actually, I don't care if it's being distributed more efficiently. I just want it to hurt those guys.
Yeah. Because it makes it more fair for people who are making less than they are. They don't have to be quite as jealous, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It honestly doesn't make any sense. So this will turn out to be, the Tax Policy Center estimated this will raise $2.1 trillion over a decade, though the administration's plan is likely to be smaller. The overall program, though, has yet to be unveiled. But analysts are saying somewhere between $2 and $4 trillion.
Oh,
2 to 4 trillion.
Just the 2 to 4 trillion?
Yeah, tax increase.
Well, that's not 10 trillion.
It's not 100 trillion.
It's not 1 quadrillion.
When you think it could be a quadrillion, this is a really conservative plan.
Right. I mean, this is basically a tax cut from the $1 quadrillion plan.
Right. What if it was a 1,000 quadrillion? What if it was
1 quintillion?
Quintillion dollars.
Right, a $quadrillion bill would be conservative in that world. So let's just think that they offered a $1 quintillion bill and we got it down to 2 to 4 trillion.
Yeah,
we'd be thrilled with that outcome.
It's like when somebody was complaining to Barack Obama that the unemployment rate was getting really close to 10%. And he said, well, at least it's not 13 or 14 or 15%.
That's true.
It's true.
He does make a point there.
When it could be 15%, 10% seems pretty good.
I mean, here's the thing. Could it be 100%?
Yes, it could.
The unemployment rate could be 100%.
There could be every person in America without a job.
What if it was 500%? What if people lost 5 jobs each per day?
That'd be a lot.